The main goal when I first started off to research started off to open up loyalty was to bring to Lansing that I feel like Lansing didn't have before. Besides like just opening up another barbershop in the area, was to create an environment that anybody could feel welcome in, and that anybody looking for a barber style haircut could feel welcome and come in, have a cool vibe, and just be part of the community. Really. What I envisioned for loyalty was uh, people that, for my barbers at least, that a place that they can be taken care of, and that they'd feel they would want to come here, they would want to stay here, and for the community is just being part of the area, helping out with things, volunteering for things, being a staple that everyone can recognize. When I was in college, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and then I kind of realized I didn't really like school, but I knew I liked working with my hands. I did like woodworking as a hobby with my grandpa, and then at the time there was a very particular haircut that I wanted that nobody in my hometown could do, and I had found this tutorial video of these guys over in Europe cutting hair, and they were all just like tatted up, smoking and drinking, and I'm like, damn, that looks like fun. And so I looked into barbering, and then I found out the Lansing Barber College was only like 15 minutes from where I was living, so I looked into it and then started enrolled. And like 2 months into it, it was something I was like, "Damn, this is what I want to do for sure." I chose Loyalty Barbershop because I personally had always loved hearing when people would talk about their barbers that they had been seeing them for 20, 30 years. And I was like, wow, that's like an extreme form of dedication. And I wanted to be able to provide that here as well. So anybody like will be there for you. If you're going to be there for us, we'll be there for you, and we'll show that same type of loyalty as well. Now, how I balance that in the beginning, uh, I knew that I was decent at being a barber, but then becoming a business owner was quite difficult. I would say in the beginning because you need to be an expert in everything, and you're not, and you just need a lot of help along the way. And I've been able to get a lot of help through friends and family, other business owners. I think now that we're just over 3 years in, I've gotten a better balance on it. Being able to dedicate time for like admin role things, and being able to just talk to our barbers about stuff that's going on, things they need, and even then, I still ask for other people's opinions on things about like, hey, I'm thinking about doing this. What's your thoughts? And then I'm having more of a involvement on like everyone's role here because any decisions I do make will affect them. Um, Looking back, I think the success just goes down to if you look at our services, it's not too complicated. We offer three services here. We offer a haircut, a beard trim, and a shave. And I would like to think that we're pretty good at all three of those. And just trying not to make it overcomplicated. And I think the aesthetic that we bring, I think, brings in a lot of people. But also, I think I'm pretty confident in all the services that we can provide. That we know that those three services are going to be 100% each time, no matter who you're sitting with. What success looks like for me today, having the barbers fully booked. Um, when we started, I think when we first started, being able to pay our bills was success to me. Like, hey, like, if we're not breaking even, then that's an issue. But if we're breaking even, we're making a little bit of money, which is great. That can go towards like investing other things into the shop. But now, yeah, having barbers be fully booked out I think is it's a successful day. Some of the biggest challenges I think that we faced, I felt like I had confidence in knowing that I could cut hair pretty well, but it was everything else that came with it, being a business owner, managing people. You're supposed to be an expert in everything, and you're absolutely not. And the help that I've gotten along the way has been absolutely critical, and it's been uh, something that I'm really grateful for. And it was other challenges is just hoping people came in, hoping people liked the space, the environment that we provided for them, and that they would just enjoy their time here. Trying to make more than a haircut, like an experience to be able to come, to Loyalty Barbershop. Um, is there ever a moment I thought I might not work out? As of right now, no. It's been pretty good so far. I think we could obviously always doing better, and I think in the beginning might have been a little, making sure our bills are paid, making sure that barbers are busy. Um, but right now, if I look back on it, I I haven't had to have that worry quite yet. I think this place has provided something in Lansing that I thought was maybe not necessarily needed, but something slightly different. Than it's not just like your regular barbershop. It's an experience, to try and sell like the ambiance, and having a cool place to go that welcomes anybody, right? If you want a barber style haircut, that you can come to Loyalty Barbershop and sit with anybody and be able to get the same quality and experience. Advice that I would give people to open up your barbershop: make sure it's planned out, and make sure it's something you really want to do. If it's opening up your own shop is uh, can be a headache sometimes. It's managing people. It's making sure all the bills are paid. It's other people um, wanting your attention, whether it's for you know donations or for for your time, right? For like back to school haircuts, right? Those are all donated. Any sponsorships that we do, it's like be prepared for all of that stuff. I think managing people is probably the biggest one. It's different being. I feel like I can be a really good coworker, but when I need to be someone's like boss or superior, I hate the word boss, but when I need to be like somebody's like superior, it's difficult to have those conversations with people. You need, okay, we need to be serious right now. I would be prepared for hiccups along the way. It's probably not going to be perfect. If we thankfully we've been pretty well, but it hasn't been perfect the whole time. Uh, it's a it's really a roller coaster that can change at any moment. Right? We had a full book of barbers, and then you know two people decided to leave, which is fine. Like if they want to leave, it's not no burnt bridges or anything, but things change, and you just need to adapt. What I hope to leave, well, I guess the legacy I would like to leave for Loyalty Barbershop is a Lansing staple that everyone can recognize. The To know that, oh, Loyalty Barbershop, these guys, Old Town Lansing, that you're gonna get a good haircut, you're gonna get a good conversation, and you're gonna want to come back. That's the legacy I hope to leave. I just want something that people will remember.
What first drew me to work here was they gave me a chance. I was at the barber school. I didn't know where I was going to go, where I could find a job. And Alex came and watched me cut, and I still was missing some of the fundamentals. And he took time out to teach me and gave me a chance here. how has this working at Loyalty changed my profession, my perspective on this profession? I mean, it's more about community than anything. So it's about developing friendships and relationships with people, um, despite also cutting their hair. But that's the main thing, is just building a relationship. Alex's vision is different because he's thought about this over a long period of time. He's been cutting hair for 10 years, and he's had a plan to open up a barbershop the whole time. All the pictures, the aesthetics, and how he runs his barbershop, this has been thought out for advance over and over again. And he came in with a plan and executed it. What clients might not know about the culture is, well, I mean, I guess it would be that it's authentic. We actually do hang out outside of here. We've known each other. Me and Ian have known each other for almost 10 years now. Everything that goes on here is authentic. So if we're frustrated with each other, better believe that that's coming from the heart. Or if we're happy with each other, it's the same thing. It's all coming from the heart. What challenges have I seen Alex face? He has literally faced all the challenges. Everything influences a business owner. That can be political, it can be personal. Everything, I've watched it happen. The current climate politically has affected some barbers in different ways here. Also, personal differences with clients affects everything. But he handles it with grace and style. I mean, you'll never see him sweat. Alex's leadership has helped us all push through tough times, just because he's always supportive. He's it's more than a friend. It's a leader. He's the leader of the shop, and you'll see him. He won't stress. He makes no big deal about anything. We're gonna get through everything. You need to call out. It's like talking to your friend. All right, man, I got you. It's no stress. It's just always support. The early days of working here were pretty stressful for myself, just because my ability level wasn't very high. So I knew how to do a certain number of haircuts well, and the other ones would throw me for a loop. But Alex was always there to help me out. Him and Cody together they created me as a barber. The barber school is just a technicality. What makes this place successful is 100% that it has gotten to the bloodline of the city. They are they are a staple in Old Town. Like Loyalty Barbershop is Old Town. You move this out of Old Town, it's not Old Town anymore. It's something else. The atmosphere Alex has built is perfect. It's what you would want for any industry. It's built around people. It's built around the community. Everybody's here. Like it's a servant leadership. I mean, that's what I would call Alex's leadership. It's a servant leadership. Where he gives and gives and gives, and it's been coming back now. What has working here taught me as a barber? Just the main thing with being a barber is develop a relationship with the people you're cutting. Like, you can make a mistake on a haircut, but they know you're a good person, and that was not your intent. They'll forgive you. You don't develop that relationship, they're off to the next barbershop. Hopefully, the long term legacy is this is the OG barbershop, and then it branches out to a Loyalty 2, a Loyalty 3, and that we can make the same impact that we've made in this community in other communities. I mean, that's what I would like to see. I mean, I would love to be, open a Loyalty 2 in DeWitt. You have all these little areas, and you can build barbers from there. You go the same way they built me, the same way they built Ryan, the same way they built Ian. You got them right out in school and said, hey, this is the way we do things, and build it up from there.